When watching a football game, you may hear one of the announcers like Tony Romo say they're in 21 personnel. Or if you're at a football game, you may hear a coach yell, we need 10 personnel on the field. So what does this personnel numbering mean, and how do coaches use it to their advantage? Welcome back to another victory video where we help simplify football for you. And in this video, we're going to show you what each numbering means and how it relates to the personnel on the field. So before we even actually dig into the video, we're going to use our personnel cheat sheet here to help you decode what the coaches mean by 21, 11, 10, 13 personnel, and so on and so forth. So the first number is the running backs, and this is how many people are in the backfield behind the quarterback. Now this may change per coach, so depending on what the coach wants in the sense of running backs or what they count as a tight end, these numbers may change. But in the NFL and the examples that we're going to show, there's a clear-cut tight end and a clear-cut running back that we're going to show you. So running backs can consist of true running backs or even fullbacks that are in the game, and the tight ends are often attached or any H-backs that are also in the game, which we're going to show you. And this is pretty common at the NFL level. However, when you get to high school, it may change because of the wing T systems and the different types of personnel that teams use, where they may have 3 running backs on the field. You may be asking yourself, what about the wide receivers? So whatever it may be that adds up to 5, that's how many wide receivers there are. So for this instance, we have 21 personnel, which equals 3. That means there's 2 wide receivers on the field. If we had 11 personnel, 1 running back, 1 tight end, that means we have 3 wide receivers on the field. So it has to add up to 5 eligible receivers. We don't include the wide receivers in this number, but that's where the leftover number is going to be from. So now let's dig into some game film to see where the actual numbers come from. If you're watching the game from the sideline, or if you're a coach and you're looking at it from the booth, you're probably going to have this side view here. So we're going to show you what the personnel means in each one of these clips. We're going to use the Baltimore Ravens as an example because they run a lot of different personnels just because they have so much depth at each position. So in this first clip, we're going to look into the backfield. We have the quarterback and then 2 running backs in the backfield with him, 1 running back behind, and then a fullback standing next to him. So we have 2 running backs, and then if you look here at the top of the screen, there is a H-back that's lined up. We consider him a tight end. So the Baltimore Ravens are in 21 personnel here. And why is this important? Because it allows the defense to match up personnel-wise. If you have a fullback and a tight end in the game, you'll want to get more beef onto the field and more linebackers onto the field. If the offense comes out with 5 wide receivers, you're not going to want more linebackers. You're going to want more defensive backs. So this is how coaches battle against the offense's personnel to make sure that they have their own personnel on the field. That way they can play size for size and match for match. This second clip is a little bit tricky because it looks like we have 2 running backs in the backfield. However, and you'll see better when we get the end zone view, the person in the backfield is a running back, but then the other player is actually a wide receiver. So if you look at this formation, we have 1 true running back on the field and we have 0 tight ends on the field. So this is 10 personnel, the other players being the 4 wide receivers that are on the field. So this is what we classify as 10 personnel. When a defensive coach gets 10 personnel on the field, he's going to bring on more defensive backs to try to counteract the speed of the offense. And then this third and final clip, we're actually not going to tell you. We want you to tell us what this is. This one is a little bit tricky, and this is why the Baltimore Ravens was so successful this year, because they were able to do different things with their personnel. So in the comment section below right now, tell us what personnel this is. Tell us what you think it is in the comment section below, and we'll let you know if you got it right or if you got it wrong. If you want to learn more football that's taught in a way for everyone to learn, visit victorysports.com. We have a ton of articles, videos, and much, much more. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. We come out with videos every single week. We look forward to helping you grow your IQ. We'll see you next time.